This is Short Hammer. It is the 23rd of November 2019, and we are taking a look at NVDA. Now, NVIDIA has been interesting since earnings. We thought it was going to go down, but the buyers have given us a different reality. So, what are my thoughts on NVIDIA? I played this quite a few times last week, and it worked out really well. Had about a 95% win rate on this. What I'm going to watch is we see these upper wicks, but we're not making. I sort of want to see a close above this 214 area, and then we have room, in my opinion, up to the 218s, potentially the 220s, maybe higher. We have to see how bullish these buyers are going to be. The general thesis on the chip sector is that it's weak and that we're going to retrace more to the downside. The area I would watch on NVIDIA, if we receive selling pressure, let's say that there's bad news about the trade deal or other things that are negative, I would watch a pullback to about the 193 area. That's the area I'd be watching. But as we see, we've sort of been in a consolidation pattern even before earnings. Like, there hasn't been much extension beyond this. If we look at this 204 area to about this 213.77, 214 area, this is like roughly a 10-point range that we were in for well over, it's like 2 weeks here. So what I want to see is separation from this point, separation above the 214s and a close above to give us room to the 220s, separation below the 204, a close below to give us room down to this 193 area. I'll be keeping an eye on NVIDIA. There is a line at, I believe, 211.60s that was pretty valuable on the intraday, and that was a good line to use. Let me see if I can find my 5-minute chart. Here we go, 5-minute chart. So on this 5-minute chart, this is my 211.60s. And if you look at this line, I know my chart looks weird, but if you look at this line, each time we've gone above, and this is just the last couple of days that I've used this line. Here we are. We see multiple interactions here. Then we take off to the upside. We come back down. We back test. We would definitely get short here, and our stop would need to be way up here. But we'd get short here, and you take it to the next level to level. Then here we see we're riding that line back up to here. Lots of interactions with this line. And so I like the decisions that it makes as far as separation when it interacts with this 211.60s. And we can see that the 209.99s, the 210 hole, that area is an area of contention for NVIDIA that we would need to keep an eye on. So next week, what am I going to be watching for on NVIDIA? Do we break clear of the 213, 70s, 60s above this area? I want to see if we clear this area. If not, do we break below this 205, 206 area? Do we get below this? And do we have selling pressure? So I'm watching the edges of the range that we've been in for this week, but I'm also going to watch for movements within that range to look for long and short positions. So what I'll be doing is I will be doing probably 1 or 2 videos during the week to update the levels and the positions to show you what I'll be watching for the next day. But as of right now, going into Monday, I want to see if we can open up above the 213s. And if not, if we open within range, then I'll be looking for a range play between these levels on NVIDIA.